Phil just asked me about my relationship with Antonio and Jennifer and traveling around stuff. I met Antonio in the World Series of Poker in 2000, and it's amazing. If he wasn't such an accomplished magician, I don't think we would have possibly met right off. I would follow him around when he was doing his magic. Mm-hmm. He did it here and there, and every time he popped open a trick or two and a crowd formed, I would go and I would try and stand behind him, and I was trying to they call it heckling, but I wasn't saying a word. I was just trying to figure out how he did his tricks, because I was an aficionado. I didn't have the patience to do them, but I would always try and figure them out. And I don't know, after like 5 different shows in one day, I went up to him. I was like, "Yo, that was really amazing stuff." And
was he getting paid for these tricks?
No, he was just a junkie. He needed to do tricks for people, you know. and I don't know. That night we started hanging out a lot, and then I think on day 2 somebody said, "Hey, how long have you known each other?" And we're like, "Oh, 1 day." They thought it was like 3 or 4 years, whatever. But we did hang out continuously and without interruption from 2000 till around 02 or 03. He moved to Vegas. We were in the Bay Area. He moved to Vegas and I moved to LA, because the Bay Area had poker like 3 days a week. Yeah. And Vegas and LA had it 24 hours a day. And we just realized it was, So he can't handle the traffic and the smog, but I live by the beach and I have a motorcycle, so I don't have traffic or smog. And he goes out like, I don't know, 4 or 5 nights a week. I'm not really into that much anymore. And Vegas is the perfect place if you want to go out. I mean, it's 24 hours. And we travel a ton, which I love, but at the same time I love when, like in February for Commerce in LA, I can't wait. I have the whole month of February and a few days on either side where literally I'll be sleeping in my bed every night. It's like I'm really looking forward to that, you know. And I met Jennifer. By the way, part of the reason why, like, I moved to LA for the poker and some friends, but then of course I met Jennifer. Yeah. And
Jennifer Tilly, that is, if you don't realize it.
And so I mean that now I can't imagine leaving LA, you know. But with relationship with what am I trying to say? You said that one of your readers was playing in the card room with I want to say there was a time where when I first started gambling, at Bay 101 first of all in New York was all underground clubs, no problem. So from 99 to 2000, nothing.
Yeah. Then can I just explain to the guys
what
we're
doing? Right.
Kate online. We've got an online forum, and Kate went to a local casino a couple of weeks ago, and
she had her hood on.
She had a hood. She had a hoodie on. She didn't have it on actually, but it was just a hoodie.
Right.
So it wasn't even on.
It wasn't even on, and they were giving her grief.
No. So they barred her from entering the casino.
That is sick, and everyone should wear hoods. You know. No, I mean.
Well, you're the Unabomber, and you're world famous.
There was like plenty of people wearing hoods before me. I'm not taking credit for the hood, but I did wear. I don't think I took a hand of poker for the first 3 years without my hood and sunglasses on. It wasn't until like around 03, 04 where it was only 80% of the time, and by 05, 06, it's easily under half the number of hours where I'm actually taking hands. I always have the hood with me. Yeah. I've probably taken, I don't know, less than 3 days of poker in my life without wearing a hooded sweatshirt. But there was this tournament at Hollywood Park, and after I busted out, there were like 40 people left, and there was one guy with a hood, and then I just was praying for that guy to win, and he did, and I was so stoked. But no, at Lucky Chance's Casino in Colma, which was the place where I started playing No Limit Hold'em, and that was around 2001, they were hardcore anti-hood, and it was like the same group of ugly mugs would show up Wednesday and Friday at 3 p.m. It was like, and they kept telling me, the security guys would, and by the way, every time they told me to take it down, I would take it down, and the first couple of times there was a lot of resistance. I was like, because I'm question authority all the time. Who said what? Security for him, you're going to steal something, all this stuff. And I just got into this regular habit of like, wait a little bit, put it back on. It was like this big, and then it got really bad, and they like threatened if I put it back on, that I would be asked to leave, and I couldn't leave the game. So then I started wearing one of those like fishing hats. Yeah. But it was so annoying, and I remember feeling like, and also I used to.